Alright, Violins and Viola, this is video 3 for the bow hold. I should say the pencil hold. So let's review again. Markings, tip of the pinky, tip of the thumb, middle crease of the middle finger, pencil parallel to the floor held with your left hand. Shake the tension out of your left hand. We're going to start from above. We're going to drop onto the contact point on our middle finger. We're going to bring our wrist down so that our hand is parallel to the floor, in line with the pencil for the most part. Our fingers are slightly draped over, as if you're grabbing a handle on a drawer. Alright, you don't grab a handle like that. You drape the fingers over and you pull the drawer open. So again, bring the fingers down. You can also do this just to promote some flexibility in your wrist. Bring the wrist down so that your hand is parallel to the floor. Fingers draped over and slightly spread apart. Tip of the pinky right on top. You could pronate now if you'd like, or you can place your thumb first and then pronate. So again, with regard to the thumb, the very tip should be making contact with the bottom of the pencil, and also your thumb should be bent. We call that a thumb bump because the knuckle, when curved, looks like a bump. So here we have it. Drop, fingers draped over, slightly spread apart, pinky on top, very tip of the thumb, like so, and then pronate, like so. That is the bow hold. Now, in terms of exercises, we want to promote some flexibility in our wrist. So that is a good exercise. Another good exercise is this. And another great exercise is this. You're going to hold your left arm up as if you're holding up a violin. However, you're going to use the upper arm as your fake instrument, your imaginary instrument. Okay, so you're actually holding your arm up a little higher. Now, the crease in your elbow, the inner part of your elbow, will essentially create an imaginary line headed out this way and up that way, and that line should be straight like the crease on the inner part of your elbow. So you're going to start by placing your pencil and your bow hold along that inner crease, and what you're going to do is you're going to imagine bringing your pencil or your bow extended all the way out along that imaginary line. You're bringing that pencil back in along that imaginary line. If you take a look at my wrist and my elbow, you'll notice that there's flexibility. There's a lot of bending of the wrist and the elbow. You'll also notice there comes a point in time where I stop moving my upper arm and I simply extend my forearm out. And take a look at my right hand and my wrist. There comes a point in time right there where my hand and my forearm is in line with each other. And when I come back in, I start to use my upper arm slightly, but again, my wrist plays a significant role in the angle of my hand and my forearm. So again, you are going to begin the bow stroke with a pencil. You're going to use the elbow crease as a means for creating this imaginary line, this imaginary plane in which your pencil will continuously be aligned with as you move up and down. Just another reminder that the wrist and the elbow plays a very important role in ensuring that the pencil always stays straight and is always aligned with that imaginary line. So those are your exercises. Flexibility in the wrist, even like so. So up and down, left, right. Also another exercise is your forearm. This is a good exercise. And then of course the imaginary line that you've created from the crease crease on the inner part of your elbow. And very slowly you're going to let your pencil make its way along that plane. You want to make sure that it's aligned with that imaginary line. Alright, so those are your exercises. Next video, I'm just going to go through those exercises once more in a much more kind of formalized manner.